Special Agent Fox Mulder here. We're on the opposite side of Bungower Rd, rail fanning here, waiting for the steel train, the steel coil train, bluescope train, heading that way, coming from Melbourne. As I said, we're at Bungower Rd here in Somerville, about 70 kilometres southeast of Melbourne in Victoria, Australia. I'll leave a link in the Google map. And track speed limit is 80 kilometres an hour or 50 miles an hour. As my hat just falls off there. It's quite windy today, sorry if there's any wind sound. It's windy enough to blow a dog off a chain. So, okay, Steel Horse ahoy. Go ahead and ground that like button and make the subscribe button mow the lawns, because here comes the Steel Horse Australia, and hopefully he's at pace. There he goes, not quite up to track speed. Probably a little bit scared of that bump there, I reckon. Special Agent Fox Mulder here, and we're down at the Frankston platform, and we're just going to film the single carriage, the Doodlebug itself, the DMU, the Sprinter, because there are plans to electrify the line down to Baxter, which could spell the end of the old Doodlebug, which is a bit of a tragedy. They've been travelling these tracks for a long time. So we've got the single carriage here, which quite often happens on an afternoon and an evening. They'll put the two DMUs, they'll split them in half, they'll send one down to Stony Point, and then they'll send another one about an hour later, that is, and one will stay down there and one will return, and then in the morning the solo from Stony Point return. So we're at Frankston Station, at the start of the Frankston to Stony Point line, and also the start of the Frankston line. As we can see, we have a metro train meeting, to one leaving the station and one approaching, and he will pull up, I'm going to say here, where it says train stop, so that's probably a pretty good idea. And there's the other one there. And yeah, so we're about 40 kilometres southeast of Melbourne here on the 16th day of the second month, which is February in 2024 AD. And like I said, we need to just immortalise these Doodlebugs, because the single carriage Sprinter is only another service up Seymour. I think a limited service in Seymour that actually has a similar sort of setup. So these are certainly historic rigs. They're certainly not brand new. They've certainly been around for a couple of years, as we see the approacher coming in. And they are normally named after famous athletes. And we have the Bill Roycroft here. For any Australians watching there, you can you'll remember your Bill Roycroft. Of course, they're usually Victorians as well, which is all good, because we don't want anyone from up north at all. God forbid, Victoria is the place to be. As we see him, he's not going to crash into the Doodlebug. Well, if he is, I certainly will be catching him on video, at least anyway. So you can see he lines up at the train stop, just short of the Doodlebug. Single carriage. So we'll just let all the people get off there, and before we start filming, there's our giant, huge crane or fishing rod. As I just scooped to pick up my bag there, it has my necessaries in it. And this looks like the older style PT train here. You can see we've got the 348 mic on the front, and that'll be doing a turnaround and going to either Spencer Street, or it'll be going to Southern Cross Station, and then it will turn into the Werribee or the Laverton train. So as we just have a look inside the cab there, the Rockstar driver's just stepped out. So yeah, and this will turn into either the Laverton train once it gets to the city, or the Werribee train. You can see the controllers in there. That's one of the older units anyway. So 348 mic, like I said. There's the inside of our Metro train, which is a slightly newer model than one we just witnessed. Still has a square front end, but we've got a little bit of rake on the front there, a little bit of angle of the dangle. So we're going to get on the next one. That's going to be a huge change. It's been a single line here since 1888 was when it was first established. There, we've got Doodlebug ahoy. Well done, that man. We'll love a horn salute. And next stop for him will be the Bitten Station, and then Mulder, and then Crib Point, and then Stony Point. It's the last one. All right, let's wander down the track and see what else we can find. All right, now have a Doodlebug ahoy. Rolling across Graydon's Road crossing there, and we're at the Bluescope Eye down here at the moment. So on the other side of the Hastings station, we're on the Frankston side, and he'll slow himself down through here. He's got some private driveways to go across. Let's see if we get another horn salute out here. Cool as horn salute, all right. As he goes by and heading towards Frankston. And across the wire he goes, across the switch. Alright. The old blue plane there just meets the steel train. There's his horn. And there's his headlight. And there he goes with his horn again. We've got a couple of private driveways across here before the turnout, but he's got to slow down anyway. Those two big EMD GT26s tend to be pretty powerful. He's got a good load on him today. I saw him go through the South Yarra live cam. Widescreen mode. Now we've got our sticker unit on the back there, 353. Plenty of steel coils today. And probably going to stop right in front of me here. He usually does about this driveway. It's usually too long to fit between the switch and here, so it's not a bad spot to catch him while he's slow. I always wear the high vis when I'm out and about, when I'm doing this train in different spots. It's always better too. Train drivers certainly appreciate it. Well, he might just make it over this. He was nearly down there. It's kind of hard to film and look over your shoulder at the same time. Oh yeah, ready, bang. So we want to see. We can have a look at the last coupling anyway. Just there before it starts to stretch. Making a little bit of noise. He's still got 2 reds down there, so I'm looking down there and filming at the same time. And yeah, we can have a bit of a look at our butter boxes here, and I'll pause it until he gets going. That was a bit of a stretch bang, wasn't it? Bang. It's a wicked sound. Now he's going to have to stop again by the looks of it, because he's still got a red down there, so we can watch him from here. But we'll step off the tracks a little bit, because even though that's right there, that's just not a guarantee, is it really? Okay, so there's obviously a problem with that switch down there, because that's stayed red while he's gone through it, unless I missed it. It was only briefly green, I guess. And he's away. Quick crossover anyway. Alright, well he'll be heading out around about 4:30, so I'll catch you in the next one. That'll be Special Agent Fox Mulder out.